On the 23rd day of Christmas, my true love gave to me whatever's behind this door. All right, friends, welcome back. Day number 23, December 23rd. This box is almost over. 2 more days left. This is the Kalea Brewer's Advent Calendar for the year 2021, available at Costco, or was a while back. So this is day 23, as I mentioned. This one's kind of hard to find. If you're following along at home, it's the second row from the bottom, second window from the left. Let's go ahead and pop it. We'll see what we get. Got 1 beer left. This box is super light. All right, I was kind of, I kind of looked ahead to see what we had left. And this one is First Carl. It is a Keller beer, an unfiltered Keller beer. This is the handiwork of, it's a craft beer. It's First Carl. It is brewed according to the Bavarian purity law from 1516. This is 5.1% alcohol by volume. It is First Carl from Schloss Brewery in Ellingen, Germany. And yeah, like I said, I looked ahead because tomorrow is the day that we're going to wrap it all up and talk about it. So tomorrow's going to be a little bit longer. Just going to kind of say what beers were in this box. I've noticed that there are a couple that have been missing, or at least I thought they were missing. But let's crack this. This is a nice kind of I don't know, an orangey, a yellowy brown kind of label with a brown guy, a guy and a horse. But Keller beers are like unfiltered lagers. A little bit like Marzens almost. Let's go ahead and pour it, see what we get. It comes out a little bit darker than most of the other Helles style lagers that we've gotten. But pouring it here, we're going to start letting it just kind of flow. We're going to see what kind of head we get here. There we go. We're looking at about a finger and a half of head. I didn't even smell it out of the can. It's kind of pointless at this point. But looking at it, if we hold it up, that is not clear. It's very unfiltered, obviously. I don't think you're even going to be able, you can probably see my hands really close, but you're not going to see my face through there. That is really nice and cloudy. It's got a bit of a, it looks darker to you. It looks probably a little bit more on the orangey side. To me, it has a nice kind of orangey yellow look to it, kind of holding it up to the light there. Again, we're about a finger of head, really dense, compact bubbles. I can smell it from here. It has a really sweet honey aroma to it. It has kind of those lagery aromas to it as well, but very on the sweet side of the smell. Yeah, I just smell a big bit of honey there, so let's go ahead and try it out. Cheers. So we start with the mouthfeel on this. It's a little bit heavier than, obviously, some of the Helles style lagers that we've had. Those are very crisp. This one's a little bit heavier than that, a little bit more on the medium side. The taste, I like the taste. It's got, again, as you smelled on the nose, it has a lot of that honey flavor to it. I do feel like I'm picking up on a slight bit of oxidation on the finish. It kind of comes through a little bit, so that's kind of a bit of a spoiler, or it kind of spoils the beer a little bit. This one expires in January 2023, which I didn't mention ahead of time, but I was looking forward to another Keller beer. I do think that the Zwickel Keller beer that we had like early in the month, I think it was the end of the first week, was the better Keller beer between the two. This one isn't bad, but I feel like the other one just kind of tastes a little bit cleaner, had a little bit more of a sweeter flavor to it, a little bit of a more crisp kind of biscuity finish to it. This one has a little bit of a drier finish, but it's not quite as good as the other one. And now as I kind of bring it up to my mouth to take a drink, I am smelling a little bit of that oxidation, tasting it a little bit. It's kind of fading a little bit as we go along, as my taste buds kind of get used to it. But yeah, that has been First Carl. It is from Schloss Brewery, Ellingen, and that is a 5.1% Keller beer. First Carl Schloss Brewery in Ellingen, Germany, as I mentioned before. So that's been day number 23. We got 1 more day left. This box is almost done. We'll come back tomorrow. Again, we'll do a little bit of a wrap up. I'll have some stats on like how many different kinds of beers there were, my kind of final thoughts on the box, and if I think I'm going to do it again next year. So yeah, I've been Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. Come back tomorrow for day number 24, the final day of this entire box. If you've been watching from the beginning, you'll want to watch through the end just to finish it out, right? I mean, why not? This has been, yeah, a German beer. So Sean from Draft Therapy, thanks for stopping by. Remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries. These guys are in Germany, but I'm sure there's a bunch of great breweries by you that are doing some great beers. And we'll see you tomorrow for day number 24. See you then. Cheers.